So get this. Benjamin Franklin, yeah, the founding father, Benjamin Franklin, he co-founded an insurance company called Philadelphia Contributionship in 1752, and it's still in operation today. And in fact, that company is still running out of the same darn office that it's been in since 1836, I believe it was. Same building. So this insurance company, it survived the American Revolution, the War of 1812, the fights over a central bank early in this country's history, the war between the states, the Great Depression, the 2008 crisis, and the COVID hysteria as well. It survived all of it. And meanwhile, there's been a massive devaluation of the US dollar over the last century. The dollar has lost roughly 98% of its purchasing power since 1913, which is yet another big challenge. But this business just keeps on going, no problem, as have numerous other property and casualty insurance companies. So I look at this and I have to say clearly, these companies are doing something right. So naturally, I spent a lot of time trying to figure out what that was. And really what I found is it starts with the property and casualty insurance business model, which is it's fantastic. But the real magic is in how these companies manage the money that they make. And so what really sets the insurance business apart is that the good insurance companies, they always think long term. And they have actuarial analysis really down to a science, which means that they always know what their income and their liabilities are going to be in a given year. And they know this with quite impressive accuracy. So when they get paid, when they make money, when they sell policies, they set aside just enough of their revenue to cover their immediate expenses, their immediate liabilities. And then they invest the rest of their money into high quality assets. And so that means the more money that they make, the more money that they invest. And they do this over and over again. And they do it without question and without pause. And then they're very deliberate with their investments as well. So they spread everything out across a range of assets. And this is just like Harry Brown did with his permanent portfolio. But for insurance companies, they invest primarily in US Treasury bonds, corporate bonds, and mortgage notes. They also invest in max funded life insurance. Some of them invest in real estate, and some of them get into blue chip stocks as well. But the key here is that really each type of investment has its own strengths and weaknesses. And so some protect against inflation, others are good through deflation and recessions. And then some of these assets, they provide uninterrupted wealth compounding, especially during the good times. And others provide extra monthly income, which really just helps with everything. So the insurance companies who are wise with their investments, they make themselves bulletproof. They can withstand geopolitical turmoil, boom bust cycles, inflation, all of it. That's why these companies have been around for so long, hundreds of years.